I am with Rakeeb Rafeeque, and let's talk Zoho Voice. So what's going on with Zoho Voice?
So a lot of the things that we're working with Zoho Voice, customers have been asking is to improve the overall voice quality. So they want us to match with what the industry has been providing. Mind you, Zoho Voice is still a very, very new product. So we've been, it's still early days for Zoho Voice, but we are right on track to kind of increase the call quality, increase the, the pickup rates, the dropout rates and things like that. So that's something really what we're working on for the last, year or so. We also integrated that with Zoho Cliq, which is our unified communication platform, which also got a recent update, which is we call it Cliq 6.0. So with that, we are kind of making sure that Zoho Cliq has everything that an upmarket or an enterprise company would need. Finally, like we have DLP built into Zoho Cliq as well, where you have data loss prevention policies that you can set up. For example, are there people sharing sensitive information like credit card details or say like social security numbers and things like that. So with these policies that you can set up across the organization, you can prevent people exchanging these on messages. So that's something that we've worked on. We've also made it very easy for companies or admins to bring their people from an external world over to Zoho Cliq using bulk import, export, and options like that.
Okay, and Zoho is working more on moving up market and serving more enterprise customers. So for Cliq and Voice, can you talk more about what Zoho is doing more for these enterprise customers?
Yeah, like I said, especially for Cliq, a lot of the recent updates have been to make sure that one thing is we connect ourselves very well with the rest of the world. So whether it's in terms of extensions, whether it's in terms of bots that you can create. So there is something called a Cliq platform that we have right now where you can bring multiple tools. So basically people spend a lot of time on the messaging platform, right? That's how we connect with each other, especially if we're working from home. So what we've done is we're helping you bring your custom apps, you're bringing your third-party apps into that interface so that it kind of acts as that center of gravity where you can access all the other apps as well. So say you have a custom internal app for like cab tracking or your food tracking or things like that, whatever it is, you can bring that using the Cliq platform onto the Zoho Cliq interface, right? This is not just the web interface we're talking about. We're also talking about mobile apps as well. So you can bring those. You can also bring a third-party app. Say you're using Asana or whatever you're using externally for something else. You can bring that also as part of the Zoho Cliq interface.
Okay, and of course we have to talk about AI. So what types of AI capabilities are being integrated?
Sure, we're really excited about the 3-phase rollout that we're doing for AI. So the existing Zia platform is getting matured. So Zia was a very small kid up until now. Zia is getting mature and doing more stuff. So the first detour of sorts or expansion of sorts that we're doing for Zia is into the agentic world. So we are creating digital employees that kind of can help you assist you in multiple things. So you tell the agent what you are supposed to do, and then it connects between multiple apps and does those things for you. For one example is what we spoke about today was the meeting assistant example. So the meeting assistant digital employee, what it will do is that it will prep you for a meeting before you actually get into a meeting. So say you have a calendar invite that says, this is the meeting that I'm supposed to join. It gives you a context as to what your previous interactions with those people were, what are you supposed to prepare for this meeting, what are the numbers. It pulls numbers from Zoho Kim and Zoho CRM and the others and then puts in here, and also kind of expands it into post-meeting notes and things like that. So it records the transcripts and everything, of course, and then stores it as part of your calendar setup so that you can kind of understand what this meeting entirely about, and then also post some inferences of that into a Zoho Cliq channel. So these are some agentic stuff that we're working on. We're really excited on that as well.
And when will that be available?
Quite soon. We are looking at probably the first half of the year where we want to at least have some instances of these agentic AI built into the Zoho systems. We're also working on a conversational AI interface that's called Ask Zia, which is the third inference of the Zia system, where you can ask questions to the apps and then it'll bring you the data from multiple apps or within the same app. Say you're looking into a document, you can ask questions about this document and things like that, or you're looking into your emails and you can ask questions about what are my previous interactions with this person, give me some notes, what are my contacts with this person, and things like that.
And that's using Gen AI?
Yes. So we are also working on Zoho's own LLM, of course, but then we are also making sure that part doesn't come in the way. So whether a customer wants to work with OpenAI, Anthropic, Meta, LLMs, whatever you want to work with, we have the Zia platform that kind of acts as a bridge. So it can bring you the choice of LLMs that you can do, but then the interface is going to be the same. So the customer at the end of the day is not worrying about which LLM or what LLM have to mix and match and all things that Zoho, like Zia, will kind of take care of you for that.
Okay, so you mentioned LLMs, and I know Zoho also has its own small language models.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit and how that's being used?
We've already used these smaller language models in multiple systems. So we love to have very narrowed down models which just does very peculiar things in the context of the business, right? So say your CRM context, your business intelligence context, and things like that. So these are the smaller models that kind of work especially within these apps. And then of course they get, as things go about cross apps, cross platforms and things like that, we'll have the larger models come and kind of stitch these smaller models together.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
No problem.